I've picked up this MK4 Golf folding mirror switch for a future project. I'm going to modify it by putting some LEDs into it, blue ones. I'm going to swap over the red ones that are inside it for blue ones, and I'm going to change this. Now I've picked up an Audi A3 one to get this chrome bit off it, because it's just obviously smarter than that plain black one, and it's just a case of, I'm going to just pull it just now when it comes off. It's a case of just prising that off and prising that Golf one off, and then swapping them over. So I'll just do that just now and put it on properly. You have to give it a wee push, so I'll need two hands, so I'll just do that. And that's it on. It works as it should do. Right, so the next job to change the LEDs is to, I just do this with my fingers. Might be a wee bit tight, you might use a wee prising tool or something. I would advise using plastic tools instead of metal, because metal marks it. It's just a case of 1, 2, 3, 4 little tabs to just prise out and then pop this blue bit out. I'll do that just now. And there it is, stripped down. Obviously that's just and that's the other bit. That's the bit that controls the wobbly stick, if you like. These LEDs, I didn't know this, they're just from eBay searching. They're known as SMD LEDs. They're like smaller, fancier, and more expensive than normal LEDs. But they appear to just solder on the same. I'm by no means an expert. I'm going to have a go at unsoldering them and soldering them back on. I've already broken one off. And that was just basically by me lifting it and seeing how it attached. So that's my bad. So I hope it'll still work, but it should do. So I'm going to go ahead and unsolder them just now. Just using, well, there's some old LEDs. They're from when I've done the likes of my traction control switch and the hazard switch and the switches up above the vents. That's all the LEDs that have came out of then, and I've swapped for blue ones. Just with a cheapy soldering iron. I do have one of those air iron things, but I don't know where it is. Right, first up I'm going to unsolder this one, which is just the case. I'm going to hold it with tweezers, and then I'm going to get the soldering iron, and I'm going to go along the edge there and along the edge on that side. Just heat it up slowly and take it off with tweezers. So obviously I can't film that just now holding the phone, so I'll show you when it's removed. I'm going to solder in this LED now, and what I do, don't know if it's right or not, I just get a little bit of flux. And I place it on the contacts that it will be going, LED will be going, and that just helps hold it in place. Just put it that where it's meant to go. More or less there. Oh, wrong way though. There. And I'll just touch it in at the back here. Don't know if you could see. I'll just touch it in the back there with the solder. On that bit there. And then that should be that one then. And then I'll remove the other one and do that with the other one. That's them soldered in, so I'm going to go ahead and put it all back together. I decided that while I was at the LEDs, I was going to change ones in the Climatronic, and they seem to be the same as the ones from the wing mirror switch. So all you've got to do is you've got to go ahead and take these 6 T15 Torx screws out, and then the back comes off, and that lets you into the circuit board. So I'll go do that now. And then it is with the face off it. I'm going to change this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Leave this one because it's already blue. Leave that one because it's red as a like temperature up, so I'll just leave that. Change this one to blue and change this one to blue. And these ones are already blue because they are for the LCD screen, as are they. And again, it's just a case of soldering it on and off one by one. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. That's me soldered them all in. That one right, is a bit squint, so I'm hoping that's going to work okay. And that one is very squint, so I'm hoping that's going to work okay. But I'm going to go ahead and put it back together and then put it in the car and see if it lights up. There it is, all lit up blue. I'll show you that again tonight in the dark. That is all lit up. Actually looks quite smart. Quite happy with that. I've not fitted the wing mirror yet. That's for a future project. It's all tying in nicely.